So today I'm going to change the nozzle on the FLSUN V400 and just show how I'm going to do it. When I screw this new one in, I want to make sure that my Z is not going to crash into the bed after, just in case if it happens to be sticking out a little bit more or anything. So I'm going to quickly go to configuration, bed level, move Z to 0. Yeah, because you're going to have to adjust the Z afterwards anyway. So now I'm going to calibrate. And with this, I'm going to move it up. This, I've got plenty of room under there. So that's good how that is there. I'm going to go back and back again. I'm going to rehome this. I'm going to go to temperature. And then for the extruder temperature, I'm going to click extruder, set temperature. I'm going to say 260. And click yes, and now you can see the extruder's warming up to 260. I'm going to take this filament out, but I'm going to wait for this to get up to at least 220 first, because this is PLA. So the tools I've got here is, I've got the Allen wrench to take this sock off, which I'm going to do in a second. I've got my pliers to hold it still while I take out the nozzle. I've got this for the nozzle, 7mm, and I couldn't find a small enough thing. I've got a screwdriver here, so I'm going to just tape this to the screwdriver so it stays nice and straight. So that's up to temperature now. I'm going to go to actions, extrude. Some people say you don't have to hold this little button here, but I like to just hold that, then press unload. It'll unload easy. I like to snap that little bit off as well, because I've seen people get it caught up the top there in the filament sensor. So really, you just want to get rid of that if you can. I'm going to undo this sock. Watch out, because all that is hot. So you can grab it up from underneath there. I'm just going to hold this nice and still, not gripping it hard, just making sure it don't twist. And then turn this anti-clockwise. Completely unscrew that one. This is going to be hot as well. So a micro Swiss high flow volcano compatible artillery sidewinder, brass plated, wear resistant. I got it from the Micro Swiss Centre. They had 5 for the price of 3, so I got 3 0.4mm and then 3 0.6. Just really softly start to screw this in here. I've got to hold it with the pliers, but I screwed it into about here. That's just finger tight. It just went into there easily. I'm just letting it heat up a bit so that it can, so that's the same temperature as everything else. Now I'm going to re-hold onto this block again, and then tighten this last bit down, holding onto that block. Okay. And it is sticking out a little bit, but that is correct there, so I'll give that a nice twist on there. So now I'll give it a test, and once that's on, you just want to put this sock back on. You could let it cool down to do this really. If it's hard to turn the tool, just don't try and turn it. It should go in there easy. You don't want to cross thread it. And the new tip's in there. I'm going to reload my filament. Okay, I'm going to cool the temperature back down to PLA, because that's what's in there. So now I'm going to go back to configuration, bed level, move Z to 0. And then with a piece of A4 paper, I'm going to lower this back down. Yeah, once you got it to the height you want, I like to go to the computer, and then on the computer, Z offset, you can see that's 680, and you can see on there, same thing, 0.68. So yeah, just over here on this side where it says save, I'm just going to click that, save config. You can hear the printer just stopped updating, do not disconnect. Now I'm going to home it. And now I'm just going to print the calibration cube, make sure everything's good. Yeah, that's right on 20 there. This way. Yeah, just over 20. Yeah, it's pretty good. You can see, hopefully you can see that. So once again, thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll put out some more videos as soon as possible.